Hey, James at Barber Creek. We're going to talk a little bit about the tools that we use for long-range hunting. In this case, we're going to talk about rifle stocks. They're not all created equal. Macmillan has been making custom stocks for a long time for different companies, like they are for us and for McWhirter. They have their Pinnacle, we have our Artemis stock, and we have designed these stocks specifically for long-range hunting. Not only are they very lightweight carbon fiber stocks, they call them their graphite model with a light fill, or some come with an enhanced fill. But the designs are really important. So I designed this one specifically for long-range hunting. And what I did is I raised the heel of the stock as high as I could. So this one's 100%. And what that means, if you go straight down the barrel channel or straight down the barrel, the heel comes 100%. Just like if you look at this on the wood here, it's 100%. It stops right here. The purpose of that is when you fire the gun, the recoil is going to come pretty much straight back instead of flipping up. It's reducing muzzle flip, which causes vertical stringing at long range. If you take a standard stock like this out of a Remington right here, if you look down the recoil line, you can see how high the heel is. This gun, every time you fire it, is going to flip. So in other words, when you pull the trigger, it's going to drop in the back and raise in the front. The other problem this stock has is the toe is at such a harsh angle. If you're shooting off of a bag, like right here, it's going to dip in the back and cause vertical stringing. If you look at the toe of our Artemis stock, let me move this one out of the way, you can see that the angle is very little. And so that is going to help during the recoil. The other thing about the stock is you want to have a vertical grip or close to vertical as possible. So what we did here is we grooved in finger areas, textured it, and then we laid in thumb embutments in here. So when you grab it and lay your thumb in it, it forces you to grip it properly so you don't twist by over gripping and causing rifle cant. All right. And then of course, flat bottom. We got a little bit of the beaver tail up front here, but the flat bottom to ride a bag, 2-inch rail, of course, and then you've got the sling mount adjustments on here. So having a good stock for long range is going to really help you for long range shooting, because not only do you want a lightweight stock, carbon fiber stock, you also want it to perform like it's supposed to. So I'm going to shoot these guns at long range. Now before I do, I'm going to show you how these stocks slide on bags. So this is a standard Remington, and you'll notice when it comes back, it really drops in the back and raises in the front. Take our Artemis stock, and because it's got a low angle toe on it, it barely drops in the back at all during free recoil. So that's all great, but let's shoot them and see what happens. So these are both 6.5 Creedmoors. That's an HS Precision stock, and this is our Macmillan Artemis. Let me shoot it at 1,000 yards real quick, so here we go. Very little muzzle flip, I saw my hit. Let's pick up the other rifle and do the exact same thing. This one here has a angle on the bottom toe. It has a low heel of about a 1/2 inch on the heel. And again, 6.5 Creedmoor. All right, here we go. And on that one, it was a little bit harder to see the hits than what it was on the other stock, on the Artemis stock. So understanding high heels, toes that have low angles, flat bottoms up forward, up front by the beaver tail. And then the other thing I want to cover right here is, let me pull this out real quick, is having a negative comb. So when this stock recoils back, it should break away from your face instead of popping your head up. Stocks are real important, just one of the packages and pieces of a long-range hunting rig. Then you got receivers and barrels and scopes, which we get into as we go on throughout our series. But good stock, good rifle, good barrel, good receiver, good scope, and good training is going to be able to give you the ability to shoot, hunt, and kill things at long range. Another downrange shooting tip from James at Barber Creek.